Here's a quick tip video coming at you today about string trimming, trimming in general, and when should you trim, before or after you mow. Here's my current situation. Grass is looking a little ragged, right? I got a fence, got a lot of trimming to do here. So how am I gonna go about this? Well, I have done trimming before I've mowed before, and I've also done trimming after I've mowed before. In this instance right here, today I'm gonna choose to trim first. Why? Because that grass is long enough that when I trim it and it gets cut off, I wanna mulch those grass blades back into the yard and mulch them in the mower after I'm done clipping them. Also, what this allows me to do is not try and get super close to the fence when I'm mowing, because I can see where I've cut the grass with the trimmer already. Right, here's a great example of what I mean. I just trimmed this area. You can see some leftovers here from the other side that I haven't done yet. But you can see this side right here, I have already trimmed. So I know when I mow, I do not have to get super close to the fence on the left side, because I've already pretty much cut to the height that I want to cut with the trimmer. Now, if you see some spots that maybe are not so long, right? This is a scenario where I would probably be okay with trimming after I mow, because I'm not so worried about what it's going to look like when it's done, and there's not so much of a cleanup that's going to be needed after I trim this spot right here either. So the question whether you should trim before or after you mow, in my opinion, if you're going to ask me, it's all about what scenario you're in. If you want a little bit easier cleanup, do it before so that the lawnmower takes care of it. If you're not too worried about that, you know, it's totally up to you and whatever your preference is. But today, in my scenario, I'm gonna get the trimming done. That way the mower can mulch up whatever I need to clean up. Easy as that. As I change my line out here, the other thing to take into consideration, of course, is the non-fence lines, right? The places around trees and all of that stuff. Again, it all is situational to me. If I feel like I'm gonna need some assistance with some cleanup, I might as well go ahead and get it out of the way and mow and either create more to clean up, or maybe the mower will end up sucking some of it up and helping me out with some of that cleanup. Of course, you could say the other way around, right? If you're gonna create a mess, it doesn't matter what order you make the mess, you gotta clean it up either way. So, you know, taking everything into consideration, that's why I really don't care whether I trim before or after I mow. For example, at my old house, I always trimmed last. I had very crisp edges around my mulch beds. I went ahead, I did my mow trim pass, I mowed the whole yard, and then I could see exactly how high I wanted to get those natural edges to look with the trimmer. So there, and with my landscaping, it made sense for me to trim afterwards because I got more benefit from it. But here, at the moment, I don't have very many natural edges, so I'm not trying to get my trimming to a specific height to match my mowing. I just want to get the trim passes done quick and dirty so I can get on to my mow. So whether you agree, disagree with me, whatever, today's all about the quick tip. If you do have something that you do it in a specific way, let me know why down in the comments. It's always a great topic for a good discussion, sometimes a little bit controversial. Either way, whether you get a trim, mow, whatever, enjoy it in the lawn. See you later.